If you followed my YouTube journey from the early beginning, you might have seen me demo a bunch of preamp pedals from the Russian brand AMT. Now, look at this. This is the AMT SS-11B tube preamp pedal. Looks insane, right? Well, fuck you. I'm actually not going to demo this pedal today, but I am demoing an official plugin version of it made by Mercuriall called SS-11X. And if you know me, I like Mercuriall plugins very much. They are like the shit of the shits. That's a good thing, by the way. So not only will I demo this plugin, I will also compare it to the real deal later in the video, and we'll just see how it compares. Okay? And new for this plugin is that it's built using Mercuriall's new neural hybrid engine technology, which has been in development for 5 years. And even though I kind of thought the other Mercuriall plugins already sounded mega awesome, it's nice to see that they implement new tech. And I have no idea how it works, but I just think that neural hybrid engine sounds really cool. Oh, it's awesome. Awesome bunch of words strapped together. Good. So here we go, let's try it out. Okay. If you're already familiar with the pedal, then I guess you have everything figured out, because here's the front plate of it, just like on the real thing, but with some added elements like the noise gate here, overdrive section, basically to saturate the input of the SS-11B pedal. And we have a couple of different options for different overdrives and so on. And then after that, we have the cabinet section, where you can either use one of the many different cab and microphone combos or load in your own impulse response. And at the bottom here, we have a reverb. So fairly simple plugin layout with enough options to keep you going. Awesome. All right, so time for a test drive. So for this time, I'm using this new S1.6 Solar Poplar with an Evertune bridge straight into my Apogee Ensemble interface. That's what you're seeing here, okay? Okay. So this pedal has 3 different modes. It has a clean, and it has a crunch and a lead. So crunch. Oh, my face and the ass. Okay, let's go. There we go. That's a little better. Make sure your crunch level is not at 100% when you demo a plugin for YouTube. Thank you so much for following my advice, you little assholes. So we have a crunch mode and a lead mode. Cool. So we have a bunch of options. For the clean channel, we have bass, middle, high, and clean gain, and also a little bright switch here. So sounds nice. So when you go over to the crunch section, the crunch and the lead share the EQ with each other. So we have a bass, middle, and high here. So we have an independent crunch level and an independent lead level, crunch gain and a lead gain. And then there's some tone shifts. Yes, kind of like tone shifts in the mid-range. Yeah, and then you have a crunch bright. Lead. So very simple and straightforward. I mean, it's simple to use, I must say. And here in the setup mode, you can change what tube you want to use. And or in the original, it's a 12AX7. And you can choose the oversampling. I'm using maximum, of course, for maximum quality of my demo. Great, Ola. All right, so let's try a couple of presets I made. Beautiful. Really tight. Okay, so the plugin sounds good. Check. Now, how does it actually compare to the real deal? Let's try it out. And for the sake of this test, I'm going to turn off the cab section IR in the plugin and use an external IR from another plugin. And for the real pedal, I will hook it up direct to my audio interface and to that same external IR plugin. Now, you wonder why do it this way? Well, it would be the best way to compare the plugin to the real thing, to see if it emulates or copies the tone exactly. So do not tell me this is bullshit. I know what I'm doing. Let me do my video, okay? But yeah, in real life, you would probably hook this pedal up to an effects loop return of an amplifier, but for the sake of this comparison, this approach makes the most sense. So I set the plugin version and the physical pedal to the same settings and sent a DI signal to reamp both. Check it out. I think it sounds exactly the same. Am I right or am I wrong? So, in that sense, they definitely pulled it off. This plugin is a perfect clone of the S-11B. So, if you want more information, go to Mercuriall.com for more information. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.